On Monday night, a lone gunman opened fire on 2 buildings at Michigan State, killing 3 students and injuring 5 others. Authorities say he ended the rampage by taking his own life. Students and faculty sheltered in place for hours in dorms and other campus buildings, while hundreds of police officers searched for the gunman. The motive is still unclear, but authorities say the investigation could take weeks.
Since we didn't get a chance to show you the film from yesterday's game against Cal, TJ Bomba led the way with 17 points. DJ Rodman also grabbed 11 boards and 10 points, notching another double-double under his belt.
We're going to take a look at our next map here, and we want to show you and highlight some of the beautiful spots that our Murrow our Murrow College students are going to. As you can see, we have some students going to Peoria, Arizona, one of our own Brinkley Hills. Shout out Brinkley from Murrow News 8. And we also have students going to New York, New York, and it is gorgeous there. And then we have some students in Africa, Nairobi, where it looks beautiful. And I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
A new couple has found their love right here in the Murrow College. We sent a team of reporters to get an exclusive interview with the lovely couple.
Okay, then. Hi, I'm Tracy Billig. I'm an assistant professor of communication in the Murrow College of Communication.
And I'm Tracy Simmons. I'm a scholarly assistant professor in the journalism department. Tracy and I met in March 2021. I was reading her bio. She was a little Zoom square in her faculty meetings, and tried to find excuses to hang out. You know, hey, you want to go for a hike? And want to go for a bike ride? Have dinner? And all these different things. And
I mean, I think it's great. We're in different departments, so we have a little bit of separation.
Within Murrow, everyone's been super supportive. We got engaged January 30th, and everyone's just been really, really accepting and excited for us.
A new bill has passed in Washington State chambers that may surprise many.
And Walmart is banning one of the most used items at a grocery store. We'll tell you about that and more next on Murrow News 8.
Broadcasting studios on the campus of Washington State University. This is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Alexander Huddleston.
And I'm Sydney Berger. Thank you so much for tuning in to Murrow News 8.
For the first time, an assault weapons ban has passed a chamber in Washington State, being passed by the House on Wednesday, sending it now to Senate. The bill proposed will prohibit the manufacture, import, and sale of such weapons. It will not prohibit those who possess these weapons prior to the bill.
The family of one of the victims of the Moscow quadruple homicide has released a statement on Facebook that said they believe it was the coverage by the media of the victims' families, numerous witnesses, and undeniable evidence that led to the arrest in the case. The Idaho Supreme Court will allow the family's attorney to speak to the media when it comes to making decisions about the gag order.
It has been 3 years since Brian Drake, a doctor in Idaho, was murdered in a shooting out front of his Bonners Ferry office. Since then, there's been no answers for the Drake family as to the motive of the shooting or who the shooter is. Friends and family of Brian Drake are pulling together to try and push this case forward. A friend of the Drake family even donated $10,000 as a reward for any information that leads to the person responsible for the crime.
Walmart is on the cusp of getting rid of plastic bags throughout Washington. Starting April, customers won't be able to buy bags when checking out. We sent Murrow News 8 reporter Ryan Wasson out on the streets to see what students thought.
Also really surprising to see, you know, like, do people have to buy their own bags permanently now? Because, like, I mean, there's no other option now.
I don't know, I think it's gonna get inconvenient.
Now I'm gonna have to remember to bring the reusable bags because I was always relying on the plastic bags. So
I think it's a good thing. If there's any way that companies can eliminate plastic waste, definitely a good thing in my opinion.
Okay. You know, plastic bags, we've been trying to get rid of them for years at this point, you know, so I'm glad that Walmart's finally doing that, you know.
I use more of my own reusable bags, so.
I mean, I don't have any reusable bags. Now I'd have to go buy one.
Yes or no, was this the correct decision?
I'm gonna say no.
I mean, I'm always for switching to a more environmental friendly option, but if you forget it, then not having that option, I guess, could be a little bit inconvenient.
WSU proposed a new budget for the university and will finalize it by 2025. WSU is currently assessing for the year and is looking to integrate all funds for the institution to allow more predictability and transparency for funding in coming years.
WSU Pullman's Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs has just announced her retirement. Ellen Taylor took the position in student affairs in September 2021, but has been at WSU for over 5 years. According to the university's website, WSU will be looking nationwide for candidates that can replace Taylor.
Well, Sydney, the snow just seems to keep coming back.
Yes, Alex, it really does. We will have your weather report with Celine next on Murrow News 8.